Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're looking at Sweet Strawberry, which is a stamp set and coordinating punch. And it's a really good price point. So it's £30.50 and you get all of these different stamps. So there are 16 stamps, lovely flowers, strawberries, leaves, nice sentiments. So a birthday, a thank you, that was so sweet. So another sort of thank you just for you and a hello there. And the punch is great. It's on page 44 of the current catalogue. And as I say, it's a good price point. So all the details will be below, as always, in my link, just to let you know. And I've got this set. We're going to be doing lots with it over the next sort of few weeks. However, I thought that we would have a look at the punch today and I will show you some tips about using the punch. As you can see, it's quite a detailed punch, so you've got 4 different things to punch out. So, for example, if you wanted to punch out the strawberry and you just went straight in to punch out the strawberry, you are wasting all of this paper around here. So I thought I would show you a way of not wasting it. So you need to take a piece of cardstock. I've chosen thick. But you can choose any, which is going to give you a template, and you are going to just put that in on here. I'm going to have to stand up because it's so heavy, and just punch it through. Okay, I have to do it with a bit of a wiggle because, as I say, my hands aren't particularly strong, so most people can do it with one hand. As I say, my hands aren't particularly strong. Okay, and what this then gives you, says me, let me make sure I'm straight for you. Yes, I am. Okay, what that gives you is a template. It then means that you can very easily, you can keep this in the box, so you've always got it there. And then the easiest thing to do is to then take your stamps, and you can very easily, you need to make sure that you've got it the way that the punch goes. But then you're very simply going to put your outlines. This is a 2-step punch in a lot of parts. So this is the inside, the 2-step part. That's the outside. So you want the outside pieces, and you are going to very simply just slot them into the space where the punch goes. So let's take out, we want the outside of the little leaf. So again, make sure it's the outside. I'm just going to put them all out to start off with, and then I'll pick them up afterwards. The leaf, again, you want the outside piece, not the inside. I'm going to pop that in there. Oops, make sure I haven't got that little piece of cut out on there. And then the last one is the flower, and there are 2 flowers in there. So you've got a larger flower and you've got a smaller flower. The punch punches out the smaller of the flowers. So if you're doing the large flower, you've got to fussy cut it, but it's fairly easy anyway. But the little flower is the one that'll go in here. Okay, so I'm just going to move my stamp set out of the way so I can do this. So if you pick it up and you literally just put each one in, so let's just put this in this way. It's a bit sticky because they're brand new, and put that one in on there so it fits in. Put this one in, we just need to rotate it so that it goes into that little space. So I'm just rotating it, and you'll feel it'll just sort of slot into place, and then this one slot into place there. If you then put it down, make sure that's in, and then you get a block. Now, just trying to see if that block will fit. Yes, it will. Okay, so you can use your D block, or you can use the larger block, which is your E block. So I think I'm going to use the E block for this because it's easier. And you're just going to literally rest that on top, pick it up, and you then have your template. This you can then put straight back into your case and you can just keep it in there. So that's why it's a good idea to use it with heavier cardstock rather than lighter cardstock. And then I'm just going to take a piece of the nice new basic white. I'm inking this up, and it means that you can put it down. Make sure that you put it right down to the bottom, because if we look at the punch, you can see that the strawberry is right at the bottom, so you don't want to waste anything. So that's one, and I can get two out of my piece that I've cut. So you can then put that on that side quite easily. So you've got two nicely from there, all ready to go. And then all you need to do is to colour them in, put the punch straight in there, and you can get them all out in one go. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Now, what happens if you don't want to use all of them together? So you're thinking, well, actually, I just want a few strawberries. Okay, there is a way of doing that, which again is quite easy and simple to do. So let me just clean this off with the scrub. Like that. I'm going to take the strawberry out because I want a few more strawberries. So I don't want lots of strawberries. So I am going to, and I've got some space along here, so I might as well use that on the paper. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put it on the block, and I'm going to take out my ink again, and I'm just going to use, because I know I've got a bit of space here, so I'm going to use it in here just in the middle like that, because that's a bit of space. Okay, so I've got my strawberry and I'm thinking, okay, fine, if I go and put that in on here into my punch, I am going to, if I do that, you can see it goes all the way over the others, so I don't want to do that. So the easiest way is to just take your paper snips and you're going to just cut it out. So if you're using little strips of paper, just use the little strips of paper. So I'm literally just going to cut it out without too much of a fuss on there. So I've got these two that I can cut in here. Now, I'm not going to colour it or do anything with that because we're working on that later. These are just tips for using it. Sticky note. Sticky notes are absolutely invaluable. All you need to do is to put your piece onto the sticky note, and then you can slide it in to exactly where you want it. So I can slide it in on here, and that's just given me the shape, so there's no waste of paper at all. And then I can just punch it out. These pieces we can throw away because it's just one sticky note, and you can get sticky note pads really quickly and you know, inexpensively. But then that gives us our strawberry exactly the way we want it, and we haven't wasted anything. So 2 ideas for punching out this rather delicate one. You can obviously do it for the other pieces as well. So if you do a flower, you can literally just put it on the sticky note. You can just run it through and just do that flower. You can again just do the leaf in on that direction. And if you're doing the, which is the leaf is right at the top, so you can put that in just at the top, and the only bit that you are going to be getting is just that little piece there. So be aware of which direction you're going to stamp it. So have a look at the punch from this way round and line up your stamp so that it runs in a section. And then I always try and use little pieces of scrap and things that I've got over. So if I'm reaching across on here to just show you what have I got on a bit. This is quite a big scrap. But what I would do is I would look at this and go, okay, fine, that's the size. So if I look at it from here, I can see, and if you want to take out your trimmer, you can look on here quite easily and you can just see what size that is. So if you want to, the ones that we've cut out on here, so this is the leaf, for example, we can see on the leaf that the leaf is going to measure, because we're going to do it that way. So if we look at it, we can see that the leaf is just about 1 inch. So to be on the safe side, 1 1/4 inch strip, and then you can, so let's do this on here. We'll take 1 1/4 inch strip, like this. So that's our 1 1/4 inch. We can then look at our punch and see which side it's going to go. So we've got our leaf in. I'm just taking this one off of here, and I'll take my leaf. So if I look at it, I want the leaf to be that way. But if I put it on the block and turn that over, you can see it's the wrong way round. So you need to do it the opposite, mirror fashion. So if it's that way, you want it to be this way on your block, or you can turn your block round, but easy to do that, because then when you punch it out, you can see it's exactly the right way. So if we do this one very quickly, and I'm going to take this in like this, and I'm going to do a row of them. So I'm going to do 1, and my little dog's making noises again. I'm going to take 2. Don't know whether I'll get 3 on here. I might do. Not sure. I've got 2 anyway. And then, as I say, what you can do is, because you're doing it on this way, you can put it in, stamp it, sorry, punch it out, cut that piece, and then go in and do the other one. You can see that it's not going to come through. So you can do a whole line of them. So a few tips for you that hopefully will give you an idea of using the punch really easily to either do a template, which we've put in here. So let me just show you the 3 different ways. One is to do a template, and then you put everything into the template to make it very easy. The second one is to use post-it notes, and to then just do one image and put it in with the post-it note. And the third one is to ensure that you're doing just a strip of that size, and then you're not wasting pieces. So hope you enjoyed those tips. We will be back to do a lot more with it, but I thought I would just start with that because it'll give you a help with the Strawberry Builder Punch. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay safe, please stay well, and please be kind. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.